Hey everybody, welcome. It is I from the sweatbox that was my big sidewalk show today. So if you got to make it to the sidewalk show and bought any comic books, you know for a fact that when I said those were unpicked boxes, that they were unpicked boxes. I actually watched someone pull like 4 copies of Ghost Rider #1 and a whole bunch of sealed Ghost Rider polybag stuff from what was it, Midnight Suns, and some other big keys. So they made out like bandits, as they should have, because they got there at the first thing when I got started, as my strict starting time was 10-ish. I literally put 10-ish on the sign because it was my day off today, and I can start whenever I daggum well want, which was at 10. With authority, 10-ish. Welcome, everybody. Kyle, sorry, I have no idea why in the world the system would show that it was supposed to start at any other time. It always starts at 8 Central.
I think that's probably because I scheduled it. But I didn't have a thumbnail and stuff, so I couldn't schedule it for later.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Polybagapalooza. That's right, TJ. I didn't. TJ, I wanted to make sure that you sent me the video in DMs today before I opened it, because it did seem like something that you might send, but I don't open a darn thing on DMs unless I know what it's for. All right. So welcome. I am Miss Jen from Space Cadets Collection. You're on the XP or CBSN or just watching from my page, wherever you're watching me from. Hi. We're doing this live from Casa King. I do my show from my house on Saturday nights because it's so late at night. I don't want to be at the store by myself at 10 p.m. after everyone's been gone for 2 hours and it's lonely. And this way you can see my cat, who occasionally jumps up and tries to steal little balls. So very simple claiming on the show. Just know that whatever you claim by, all you do is say in the comments, just call, like if I say Gunsmith Cats Chapter 1 and a price, and you just say Gunsmith Cats first, and then that you have claimed it. You must be able to pay for it in full within 24 hours of my payment instructions on Wednesday. Okay? This is we don't do auctions here. It's all just single price things. If someone asks a question about something that's up on the board, they have the right to hear the answer about it and make a decision about whether to buy it before someone else can claim it. Because back in the day, people used to just try to claim it over top people. And I want it to be a friendly place. To that end, we are a very friendly group. We are very likely to talk about what we had for dinner. And in that vein, Pablo says over from Facebook, dinner was roasted Puerto Rican chicken, white rice Puerto Rican beans, and fried plantains. Heck yeah. And then TJ was confirming from there that it was his national cable debut. I kind of feel like, TJ, you need to send that to Kyle and let Kyle play it live for us.
Happy birthday, TJ.
Is it birthday time?
I do believe it is his birthday today, or it was this week, or one of those.
Happy birthday to you.
I don't remember exactly when his birthday was, if it was today or if it was just this past week. But, somewhere in TJ has survived another year around the sun.
Yeah. And my mom, who barely understands what a text is, so she'll never see it on social media, is turning 80 tomorrow. I'm very happy for her. And of course, like always, she never believes that I remember her birthday, so she always gives me hints as if, and she also says, do you know what tomorrow is? This morning. Like, no, Mom, I have no idea what this date is every year. Pablo got to see his kids and from Austin and Denton that came over. Heck yeah. Yeah, you did, Tom. You did see Godzilla Art Adams stuff somewhere on the board. That one probably. There's bunches of cool stuff on the board. I promise. I'm going to go through all of it. Hey, Larry. Hey, Andrew. TJ's 29 again. Sweet. Okay, so is there something that you saw in the images or on the board that you'd like to see first? You can always say that. I'm happy to start. I will tell you that in the piles on the board, there are none of the things that are behind them or with them in those piles are related to them. They are mostly from the same collection. So there might be, for example, Godzilla in more than one of the piles. But I don't like making it so that every pile is only one thing. That's boring. This is 2 short boxes from the Dragon Horde, 2 boxes of VHSs from the Dragon Horde, in which they're all beautiful, just like everything else from the Dragon Horde. And if you don't know what I mean, that is literally a big estate we've been working through, and that's what we decided to call it, because it feels like a Dragon hoarded it. Of everything, every collectible there ever was, they hoarded it.
You know where I want to start mischief the board?
Wait, let me see if I can think it through. Do you want that one really, really rare turtles?
Well, yes, but also Thrud.
Thread?
Second book in top row.
Oh, it is Thread. You're right. Is there any Ghost Rider number ones in there? No. Dadgummit. I told you that someone bought them all. And good on them. If I really carried that much, I would have looked it all over. Hey, Dee. Oh, and I will tell you about, I didn't tell you anything about our shipping. Because most everything that I sell ships immediate rate, because our local post office does not want to see us to go in and add anything to their queue of line. So they say, just put it in media rate. So we ship media rate for books. So comic books ship 10 of them for $6 or 20 of them for $8. And I'm sure that we can do the VHSs for about the same price because they're also media. So Spasta says Predator Turtles. Well, okay, let's start first because Kyle said out loud. Although I feel like Hutchison gets first right at dibs for something he wanted to see. Godzilla's Art Adams. Which one is this? Art Adams Godzilla? Do you want to see? Let me know, and we'll pull it up a little bit. Let's do Thread. We'll start it out with Thread.
I've been doing this for 30 years. I've been a comic collector, and I've been a dealer now for almost 20, and I've never heard of Thread.
Never, ever.
You gotta wake up pretty early in the morning.
I'm not going to say that with like any kind of
I've
like,
never heard of.
Joy Homewood is claiming that their name is David, not Joy. I don't believe it. No, it's David. Hi, David. And Weird War Tales. Okay. We'll just dive into everything. I'll try to keep track for what's next. All right. We're going to do the Thread. You guys ready? So just like I just said, Kyle has first right of refusal for Thread only, but not for anything else in this pile because he couldn't have possibly seen through the back of the books to see what's behind it. This one's kind of cool because the cover looks a lot like a very famous Rosetta painting. It is Thread the Barbarian by Carl Critchlow. And it says Carl Critchlow Cavalieri presents Thread the Barbarian. This is unfortunately number 3. And it's from 2006. It's $10. It's just cool.
Yeah, I should know what that is. Who published this? This is making me nuts.
It looks like the little symbol looks like a little barbarian guy. Hey, Philip. All right. Also in this pile of Crazy Dragon Horde, in which he did not organize anything, it looks like every time he went to the store to buy things, he just took all of it in the bag that it was bought in and put it in the box. I don't know if he ever even looked at the things that he bought. Hey, Philip. Philip. Chastity number 1 is a crisp high $5 bill.
You didn't say how much Thread was.
10. I've got some cool amalgam here. I've got Magneto and the Magnetic Men for $4. Got Rick Remender's image book Low number 1 for $4. I tried to take it easy on you guys this week because I realized the last 3 weeks have been like just a strafing run of expensive things and has been expensive for everybody. So I wanted to have some stuff that was affordable and not crazy town. Matter of fact, most of the video of the VHSs are very affordable. It's like almost all the Godzilla is like $10. It's kind of crazy. X Patrol, part of the Amalgam books, is $4.
I think I just got spam filtered by my own YouTube channel.
What do you mean? What does that look like? What happens?
I went in and commented at Claim Thread, and my comment never popped up.
Oh, so you are claiming the thread,
yeah,
but there's no claim. Okay.
Yeah, I googled.
That's right. I'll take a verbal claim. By the way, if you don't know who's talking, that is my producer Kyle, who is here today as a friend, not as an official member, so he can claim whatever he wants. He's just being nice.
Well, I always try to give people time before I chime in and take my things.
You're very nice.
But so Thread is a British comedy book.
Oh.
About a very silly and goofy barbarian. Is based on it was a comic strip. Carl Critchlow created the character in 1981 for the games magazine White Dwarf. So essentially, it's British Lester of Lesser Gods.
Oh, how perfect is that? All right, I'm seeing a comment from my Facebooks from my friend Phil Rollins. Anime VHS, Went Riding Bean, Gunsmith Cats, Gotcha Man, and maybe Fatal Fury. I'll take all the Amalgam comics. We're going to let you claim the Amalgam comics first. But I have to show those videos for you to be able to claim them. Give me just a second. I've got a line of things that people want to see, and I will show them in that order, and then you are welcome to claim. I don't want everyone to get lost in this process, but Phil, I got those. I pulled the 2 Amalgam for you. Just give me patience I got other people waiting for other stuff on the board, and then we'll get to the VHS stuff that you guys asked for, okay? Thank you guys so much for your patience of that. Okay, so this is one of those EC reprint goodies. This is like a giant 64-page. I would call this a reader copy. It's not perfect, but this one's a great sit down and creep yourself out book. This one is Haunt of Fear number 4, and it's just $4. Does it have a witch, a window, and a skeleton? Dadgummit! We were so close. There's no skeleton on this one.
All right, so this is getting heckin' weird, Miss Jen, because
What?
Even on YouTube, my comment that I sent from YouTube on my phone isn't showing up in YouTube.
AI got you good. Go over to comment on Facebooks.
Well, I'm going to go over and comment on Jay's show and see if they can see me.
Okay. Overkill. This is a Witchblade, Aliens, Darkness, and Predator book. This one is an imperfect copy too, but it's not a destructive copy. That one's $5. Hey, Kenneth. Sorry, I just saw you. Hey, Kenneth. Incredible Hulk number 456. It says Apocalypse remakes Hulk. So I think this is the first appearance of War Hulk, although that might be wrong. I did price some of these after spending a whole night, like 7 hours in the hot warehouse, so I could have misread what I saw. But it does have Meet War, so this is War Hulk on here. That one's $5. Someone check me. TJ, you're the best at checking my information. Okay, this one is a 2017 book, although it looks like old Charlton. This one's called Super Gorillas versus the All-American Victory Legion. So it's a big prestige format, which means a big square bound book that looks for all the world to be full chock-a-block full of vintage style storytelling. And that one's $10. Yes, I use the word chock-a-block. I think that's a big hyphenated word. I think that's one word. All right. I just love this very much because I love Nightcrawler and I love anything he has on it that says BAMF Fun fact, some friends of ours used to have a store called Banff, but they got sued and could not use that name any longer because Banff is a trademarked sound and word. Isn't that crazy? Excalibur 118, $3. And it's got a really cute kind of like chibi looking neckroller on it. And I love this one because it is of the era that I fell in love with comic books. This is X-Men 98, Ages of Apocalypse, in which everyone looks really old. Well, Prof X looks really old and sad. We'll just say that. This is number 98, and that's just $3. I can see you now, Kyle. You are seeable.
I saw a meme on the internet today.
Was it funny?
Of who should play? No, well, yes. Who should play Wolverine now?
Okay.
And how it should be Jared Kiso from Letterkenny and Shoresy. And it's just he's very Canadian, and it's just him giving hockey player digs at Magneto. Like, hey Magneto, tell your mom to stop calling me, kind of stuff. Like, it was
TJ,
very funny. And
TJ says First World War Hulk was First War Hulk. Sorry, it was in 456, so it's wrong. Continue.
No, it was just it was basically Wolverine hurling hockey player insults at Magneto and insulting his mom, and claiming to have slept with his mom, and which is probably true because Wolverine has slept with everybody and things like that.
Sounds very much like a Robot Chicken thing.
Very much.
All right, this is Ultraman #1 from 1993. It's a nice no trade dress cover, just $4. Feel like there's a ton of Ultraman stuff in the collection also, like figures and things. And this is a like mid-grade copy of Swamp Thing at number 51, Alan Moore, Rick Veitch, and that is $4. Letterkenny's great, Tim says. And if I haven't said it already today, we do like everyone to like. You can totally chat. Have fun.
Yeah, so one of the lines is, hey Magneto, tell your mom to quit calling me all the time. She's making Mr. Sinister's mom jealous.
All right, the next thing that someone asked for was the Godzilla. Let me make sure Tommy's still on for the Godzilla. There is other Godzilla in the collection, but that's the Godzilla I think you're talking about. And then was there anything else that someone said? Oh, Dragon Ball. Someone mentioned the Dragon Ball. I'll just pull the Dragon Ball off the front so people that are waiting for VHS don't have to wait. The only Dragon Ball I have in tonight's show, although I'll tell you that the short boxes, of which there are legion, have plenty of them in them. So the rest of them will probably come out at some point. This is Dragon Ball Part 2. So there was like a couple of different volumes of the Dragon Ball Viz comic books. This one is number 10 of the second volume, and that's $12. Okay, and then what else here? I'm going to go back and see. There was a the War Tales. Was that the next thing? Oh, Spasta says Predators or Turtles. Yeah, I got plenty of Predators. I will do the Predators and Turtles that are on the front. But I assure you that there's going to be some more buried behind things. This is the run of 4. Dragon Ball gets claimed by Not Joy. Okay. Got it. Okay, so here's the Predators. And it is 1 through 4 of the official prequel to the blockbuster film. And it's just $30. Hee hee. Hey, it's very fun to call you Not Joy. There is the 4 of those. Tim wants the Ages of Apocalypse. Okay, I will go back and find that. It's the back of this one here somewhere. Ages comes. If it is your very first time to claim with us, that is completely fine. Tim's been on before, so he doesn't have to do anything. If you've ever claimed and given your information, you don't need to do it again. Unless your address has changed, then please go do it again. If you're watching me from Facebook, you can just send me a DM if you're new to the show. I will need to have a DM from you before the end of the show, or I will have to cancel your claims because I will have no way to talk to you. If you're watching from YouTube, in the description of the show, there should be a little form to fill out, or you can just go to our webpage, which is www.spacecadetscollection.com, and it will have a link at the top where it says live. Just fill that form out for me. Any of those things is acceptable. You can do them all.
The best way to explain this, if you're on Space Cadets or CBSN, message Jen. If you're on the EXP, link in description.
Yeah. Okay, and there was something else in the turtles. Okay, Josh, there are more turtles than what I'm going to show you. I've got this turtle right here. Oh, there's something behind it. Hold on. Okay, but I promise there's some more in the show. Thanks, Tim. I think I found the one. It's was kind of more pink. All right, this is a stinking rare book. So rare. They were only, according to the interwebs, 1,062 copies that were created of this book at all. This is Tales of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, number 70. Return to New York, book 1.5. That is $340. Kind of gave me a little bit of a heart attack.
Yes, so that is probably even a little low on that book. I have a copy right now in my inventory that I have almost 700 on. But it does have a Kevin Eastman signature. Guys, that is one of the rarest Turtles books you can own. Outside of first printing 1s and 2s. So, get on it. Normally, I would just be like, claim sight unseen. But
not Joy owned it.
I'm so glad. Because, then I would be turning into, a Dragon's Horde of rare Turtles books.
Yep.
And I need to not be that guy so much sometimes.
You're being so good. Okay. And then I got this other turtle that's in my hand, and I promise you guys stick around. There's more in the piles. This is Turtles Color Classics number 9. And that one's just $10. These are all really clean.
So these Turtles Colors Classics is also one of the few ways you can get some of the really low print run early Mirage books. These were the reprints from IDW when IDW got the rights and junk, and they reprinted a bunch of the old Mirage stuff. Most people I know would just as soon get the Color Classics. But they are beautiful because if you struggle with black and white, those are fully colored. So it's like The Walking Dead Deluxe, except Turtles, which is better. Because less zombies. Not no zombies, but less zombies.
Okay, and Tim, it was not the first War Hulk. I think it's probably the second or something. I asked our array of experts that are watching the show, and they confirmed that it wasn't, but I thought maybe it was. So I apologize. It's a good appearance of him, and it looks like it describes how he was made, but good copies of Liberty Brigade. That's all of it. This is all of the Liberty Brigade, 01, the graphic novel, print and stuff. I'll get to that one if you're interested in that, TJ, if you don't have all of it. Okay. Pablo next says, Weird War Tales. Please keep me straight. If I'm missing anybody's, please show me a thing. Okay, I've got 2 Weird War Tales here of very big note. I am so glad I looked these up because I literally almost just like passed them and put them back in the box as being normal nonsense. This is Weird War Tales 93, the first appearance of the Creature Commandos. I reckon it as being a VF or maybe a little bit better, but it's not perfect. So I just have it at 150. It is a newsstand, and I'll show you all the corners, etc. If you ever want to see any book that I'm offering up close, please let me know, because I am very happy to do the up close show. If you ever have any questions after up close show and someone else hasn't already claimed it, you're welcome to ask me via DM or an email for close-up pictures before you claim it. But if you claim it during the show, you have claimed it. It's not I get to now ask a million questions and decide whether I want it. Would I take $3 for the not first one? Yeah, of course. That is a weird, fine offer for a book that is cool, but not as cool as I wanted it to be.
The Weird War Tales is one of my bucket list books. It's like one of my current white whales. But my rule is I can't buy it from a live show. So
why is that a rule?
Because then I would just go around hitting up all my friends going, hey, can you show it on your live show? So I need to find it in the wild, which is to say, if it doesn't sell on this show, I will probably fly to Houston, walk into the shop and be like, hi, I'm here for the Weird War Tales, please.
All right.
You know, it's one of those, like, I've got to find it at a show, at a con, walk into a shop and find it. Just because that's like the sport of it.
Right. Yeah, I understand that. I know lots of people that come in and like they ask me pretty much on the regular about one specific book, and I was like, well, I haven't put anything new in those drawers, so I'm sorry, it's not going to be in there right now. And I was like, do you want me to like see if I can hunt it down from a friend or something so you can finish your set? They're like, nope, I have to find it in the wild. That's the rules.
Like, it keeps me from buying a lot of stuff that I really want just on eBay.
Perfect. For everybody that's watching the show, I wanted to make sure that everybody knew that Pablo did claim the Weird War Tales 93 over on the Facebooks. If you are not understanding who is the magic ghosts that are claiming things, we are broadcasting on Facebook and YouTube and a bunch of other places. But if you are not on the same platform, you don't get to see them. But I have all of them compiling for me so I can see them. So I am seeing all you guys ask about things, and I promise I'm going to, in order that you asked about them, show them. So don't get frustrated that I'm not paying attention to you. It's not true. I'm just going through very in ordery. Is that a thing? No, it's not a thing. All the things you guys have asked for. Okay, and this is Weird War Tales number 97, which is the second Creature Commandos, which is the first thing I actually saw really in the collection. And I also reckon this to be VF or better. The only thing that I really see on it is this bottom corner down here. It just looks a little off-white, and it has a little bit of a, kind of like a little bit of a ridge to it. But this one's just $30. And it is newsstand also. And Creature Commandos had a really good season. Sorry. And if you guys see the writing on there, it's always on the plastic. I do it so that I have notes for myself, and so that when you put it in your collection, you know why you bought this. What is this thing? Why did I get it? Oh no, Pablo is offering to let you peruse his warehouse. That's a bad idea.
No, Pablo. No. No. I am stopping at a warehouse tomorrow night on my way back from my show. Only because I'm trading that guy a Tales of the TMNT first appearance of Bebop and Rocksteady and Krang.
Ooh.
Newsy. Because somehow I wound up with 3 of them. I'm trading him that for long boxes.
Oh.
I get 10 long boxes for the trade. So I got to stop by his warehouse and pick them up.
Okay. So where am I in this thing here? Joy. Oh, so Joy's laughing about the nut Joy. I can hear her laughing right now in my head. It is so vivid to me. Okay, and then let me see. Normal nonsense price. Seat is on watching. Okay, so then Adam asks, before I get to the video games, that I'm going to make sure that the video game people are here. Or video game, sorry. VHS. I'm so used to. I had a video game show, so now my brain is like that. Adam asked about Captain Marvel Adventures. Captain Marvel Adventures.
Gray right by your shoulder.
Oh, this old thing. This is my only golden age right now in the show. It's Captain Marvel Adventures. Thank you. In Mr. Tawny Hermit. I guess Mr. Tawny is that famous tiger. It is number 149, and it is what I call lovingly reader copy. So this is a of its era looking book. So it's not minty, and it's not going to make VF. It's probably going to make fair or VGs. This is $50. It's an early faucet. Not like it's dripping with water. Faucet's the name of the company. And he punched a bear. Oh no, don't tell Gail Simone. Don't tell Gail Simone. There has been punching of bears.
So this is the era of Captain Marvel that Gomer Pyle used to read on Andy Griffith's show that caused him to start saying Shazam.
Shazam!
In some of
Tim,
the early episodes,
you caught my
see him
omnibus
reading
sale. I don't even remember doing an omnibus sale. I have to. It's clear I did. Oh, that was one I did from the store, right? I think I did that live from the store. Okay. Is there anywhere else got that? It's also loud. Captain gets claimed by Adam. Yay!
Yeah, there's a video on YouTube, guys, if you want to go watch, where they break down all the different Captain Marvels that Gomer Pyle was reading and Andy Griffith, all the different comic books that Radar read in MASH. Bunch of really cool, like, these are the comic books you saw in that show you like videos.
I mean, that's kind of a good enough way to describe it. All right, next and last comic book specific question I see before I dive into the VHSs is I see Seat asking about Condition of Supreme. And why would he ask about the Supreme? Can you guys figure out why someone would ask about the Supreme? Who's this? Who that? Who that?
That's not Savage Dragon.
No, it is not. It is definitely not Supreme either. This is a nice Omni-Man crossover. It is. Is there anything wrong with it? I see no flaws. That's $65. So Seat gets first right of refusal on this the only invincible thing we have related on the board right now. And then yes, Seat, I'm so sorry. Pablo claimed it with authority, as we say around here. Yes, Kitty, can I have some love from you? Would you like some love? Oh, okay, bye. All right, are all of my video game people here that asked about them? So a tag of my video game people.
The VHS stuff came before the Green Lantern question from Tim, so.
Oh, okay, perfect.
We're going in order.
I keep on saying video game too instead of
VHS.
It's VHS. This is. These are all very clean. The only thing I'll show you the inserts and all that kind of stuff that they have them. The only thing that ever is wrong with them is that sometimes the very bottom where it slides in and out has got some wear. Maybe because of being put in and out of this box. See, you claiming that Supreme? If not, it is open for anyone else that would like to make a try for it. And you said Green Lantern. Oh, this is just an Emerald Twilight. It's the compiled one. That sticker comes off, by the way. It's $20. I just did not have with me last night when I was pricing these at 2 a.m. a bag and board for it, which I can definitely get. All right. Put Supreme up here. Make it be a big tease. Oh my gosh, today at the store, I thought it was busy outside, right? Because I did that whole sale outside. I don't think I've seen it as busy in the store except for like Christmas. It was crazy, crazy, crazy. I think this one might be it. And Tom asked about it, I think, but is that Art Adams? It is. So just know, David, or not Joy, that if Tom's still on, he gets first right of refusal for it. But this is Godzilla Legends number 4 featuring Hedorah, the trash monster, one of my favorites. And that one is $20. So you're welcome to claim it, and I'll put it in the right pile. I mean, there's nothing like Art Adams' trash monsters. Supreme goes to Seat. Okay. I think we've asked all the questions and answered things. Oh, okay. Here we go. All right, now I got to go back to who asked about what video game and ask, VHS, and see if they are still here. Tag them to come back. Okay, from the beginning. We have cool technology, you know that? Okay, Philip, are you still in the room? Put this up here. He was interested in Writing Bean. Writing Bean. Gunsmith Cats, which that was expensive. Gotcha Man. I feel like it would bite me if it was any closer. Where is it? That's Guyver. Do you guys see it? My dummy? Not there. That's all Godzilla. That's Ninja, Gunhead. I don't see a Gotcha Man. Fatal Fury. Maybe these were ones where in the big picture from earlier when I had everything pictured. All right, Fatal Fury is not in here either. Okay, so I think those are ones from before. Hey, Collinsworth and Fuminex. Where can I find that video you were talking about that breaks down all the comics read in the old TV shows?
Phil, it's just somewhere on YouTube. It came up on my suggested videos and I watched it. I would just YouTube search.
Okay. Got the ones pulled for the people that were asking about them before. So if they come back, I will actually show them. And I think that was it. I think they came on. Hopefully they'll pop back on and ask again. Okay. Are you guys wanting to do VHS? I've got Godzilla. A lot of Godzilla, and it's mostly super affordable. I was so surprised at how inexpensive it is. Almost all of it's like $10, which seems dumb. Dumb low. Or if we don't have any of our VHS people in the room, we can go back to comic books. So,
Can I see Baron Shock?
Baron Shock. Baron Shock.
It's a comic book.
Oh, it's a comic book. Sorry. I'm looking at the wrong thing. Okay. This is Rob Zombie presents Whatever Happened to Baron Von Shock. It is number 2, and it's just cover price. $4. Oh, how cool. Welcome. We got a creator in the feed, y'all. I love it. Okay, what is the weird manga thing looking on the bottom left or your right? Oh, this far thing over here? This is awesome. This is Do a Power Bomb, number 3. It is a rarer cover. That one's $25. Do a Power Bomb is so popular right now. It's crazy town. That's what that one is. Okay, and then I see Baron Von Shock being grabbed up. I put it back down somewhere like a dummy. Okay. Kyle. Let me get you a ball, kitty cat. You guys want to meet? This is Baby. Baby likes to play fetch. And she knows that her balls are back behind all these comic books, which she cannot reach unless I have this chair here. So now when I have the chair on here for the show, she goes up there and gets a ball. But here's the deal. I'm going to get her a ball and throw it for her to fetch, but I can tell you in about 3 seconds, she's going to be back up here trying to steal another ball because that's the way she is. Ball number 1. Ready? Go get it. All right, I don't see my VHS people popping back up. She looks like a bookend. So we're going to just start going through books. I did want to show you guys this. Remember when I was talking to you guys very seriously about the long-term need you will have for this book because of its importance? You just have to trust me that it's going to come around as being a book you're going to want. I have a whole bunch of A's for you at cover price. I grabbed them up from another retailer friend of mine. It is $1 Trillion Kid, which starts all of the Unbelievables part of Ghost Machine. And if you haven't started Ghost Machine stuff, you absolutely should. I'm doing a really good job of having a ton of people at my shop reading it now. And no one's sad about it. Everyone's really happy about it. So, one of your cats play fetch? Oh, it is fun when they do it. But she's kind of inconstant about it, I would say. She's pretty inconstant about it. Okay. We're just going to start the comic books and wait for people to be bought back in, and then we will show them the things that they were asking about. Power of Shazam, number 38. This is part 1 of a storyline called The Monster Society of Evil. Evil. Ordway writing. That one is $3. There's explosions. Also, I have number 39, which is part 2 of that series for $3. All right, I have Jurassic Park. It's weird to me how expensive all Jurassic Park books are. But this one is the IDW series written by Shrek, who... Fun fact, I think it's the Shrek that used to work for DC for a long time. Stuart Shrek now works for another company, and I can't think about it. Who it is right now. Who is it, Kyle? Who does Stuart Shrek work for now? And this one is $15. It's got a really killer cover.
Dark Horse.
Dark Horse! I need to make like a chart for where everyone works nowadays. This is a Supergirl number 12 from New 52. It says a mystery awaits at the bottom of the sea, but so does death. Ooh, these are scary. They look like killer eels. That one is just cover price, $3. Oh, the bots are out again over on Twitch. Huzzah. All right, this is a variant cover of Avengers versus X-Men number 10. It's the same as the regular one, but they kind of like suck all the color out of one of the characters. In this case, I think that's Gambit. And it's just $4. Which seems like it should be more, but that's what it said. The internet said. From Dynamite Comics, this is a gorgeous cover. Pathfinder number 1. That one's just $5. Someone tell me the difference between regular D&D and the way Pathfinder plays. Is it the same? Rorschach Before Watchmen number 1. And that one's just for price $4.
It's not entirely the same, Miss Jen.
No?
Pathfinder has some different rules than Dungeons and Dragons. It's largely the same. But like Pathfinder has some things you can't do in Dungeons and Dragons. Dungeons and Dragons has some things you can't do in Pathfinder.
Okay.
Different names for stuff, different class for stuff.
Brennan says D&D is easy to learn. Pathfinder has more classes and more elaborate. So maybe
Right.
you
can go into space. You can't in Dungeons and Dragons.
Oh. Like okay. Sorry, I'm gonna put my hair up. I'm having a old lady hot flash. Don't laugh at me too hard. Okay. Okay. Much better. Okay. Not Joy. I see your Danger Girl ask, so I will show that next after I'm done with this little pile. From Craig Yo and IDW Comics, this is Popeye number 1. Just a little background about Craig Yo, who now lives in, I think, the Philippines. He is responsible for a great many of those big, thick coffee table books that you might own that are about the history of comic books or reprints of Golden Age books. He spent a lot of his career going and finding original, very old, out-of-print Golden Age things and getting them reprinted for us. So you can thank him for a great many things not getting lost to time. So, and also he's fun to follow on the social medias. Just know that his art style is very much underground comics. Ooh la la. It's just
the fun. Craig is the Tommy Chong. Craig is the Tommy Chong of comics.
Yeah. Accurate. He's a really nice guy. So this one's number 1. So this is what started all the Popeye reprints, and that one's $20. You guys, if you were around since the beginning of the experience, you might recognize the name Dan Wickline. Writer extraordinaire, had written a lot of things, and did some shows for us. He was the very best at explaining every corner of whatever I think he was talking about that day. Like he went on the deep dive for everything about it. So I miss him doing those things, but also took a lot of his time to do all that research. So this is Grimm Fairy Tales presents Call of Wonderland number 3. This is cover B with the Queen of Hearts, and it is his writing, and it's just cover price $4. And I will tell you, I don't know what necessarily Zenescope is doing nowadays, but people always have the feeling about Zenescope that it's just a bunch of smut inside and just naked ladies, but it's not true. All of their storylines are all very strong female protagonist driven. They might have some covers out there that are nakeds, but the books inside are all great storylines. So just so you know,
so Zenescope is now being distributed by Lunar.
Oh, cool.
Distribution. And This coming Thursday night from 10 to midnight Eastern, David Wool, who is the president of Zenoscope, along with several Zenoscope cover artists, will be joining us on Sketch Up with Mel and Mog.
Oh, perfect. We'll be able to hear from them what they're up to nowadays. Because they are, for a little while, they had to self-distribute because of the diamond thingy. So I'm glad that they found a home. Because they deserve to be on the racks of comic shops that want to have them, for sure. Legion of Superheroes number 12. This is another new 52. It's the final conflict with the Dominators, written by Paul Levitz. That was just $3. This is one of my very favorite covers of Captain Marvel. This is number 2, and it's just $5. It's a like wartime poster homage. Now, I don't think this is related in any way to Battle Beast, but if you like animals that do people things, I'm sure that Kyle has all these. This one, and there's another one in one of the piles here. This is Battle Beasts from IDW, number 2. And it's just $4, which is its cover price. Looks like a walrus guy. What else is there? There's a big ram guy. A Horus-looking fellow. They look tough. Battle Beasts. I also have Avengers vs. X-Men Round 10 regular cover for cover price. Ooh. I know there's at least 2 Crow-related things in these piles. This is the Crow, number 2. IDW, $5. We almost never have Crow stuff. Our customers tend to pick it right up. And Amazing Spider-Man 691, Dan Slott. This one is cover price of $4. And I believe that's close up of the lizard with a nice reflection. All right, that one's done. Danger Girl for Not Joy. Put these 2 close. Trying to keep track of what I've shown and what I didn't show. Okay. Danger Girl pile. Okay, here we go. This is Danger Girl Special. It has an Art Adams cover. And that's $6. Cute. This is the one tick that is in this part of the boxes, but I will tell you there's tons of tick in the collection in general. The tick Heroes of the City number 6 is $5. Hey Wayne, how are you doing? If you have any questions, please ask. We're a friendly bunch. Uncanny X-Men Special. This is a variant by Brooks, and it is $10. I feel like somehow we could have an active D&D group on the channel that just all gets together and plays live.
Working on it. But there are some legal wranglings to wrangle.
Oh, that's right.
In terms of licensing and permissions. However, ironically, we know the guy who has the rights to publish Pathfinder. So we're actually kind of pursuing that as an option.
Okay, well, that'd be good. Well, let us know if you feel like that's an interesting thing that you guys want to see.
And I can tell you this, that the group that would be doing it are some famous comic creators and publishers and people, as well as me and perhaps producer Jay and a couple of other people that you know from the EXP.
Sweet. Grim Fairy Tales Warlord of Oz number 2. This is cover C, and that's just $4. Speaking of Pathfinder, here is City of Secrets number 2. That one's $5. All right. The other fun thing about this collector is he was really big into Transformers. So there is a bunch of Transformers. It's like heavy Transformers, Godzilla, Turtles, tons of all that stuff. Transformers Robots in Disguise, number 30. This is a sub cover. So the only way you would get this was if you were subbed to the book. Usually these didn't go onto the rack. That one's $5. Godzilla. Now, okay, I'm just going to tell you the truth about this. I could not find this listed. So it may be a way more expensive book, but I had to put a price on it today. So this is Godzilla, the IDW era. It says the complete history of Godzilla comics with IDW publishing, loaded with artwork from every series published so far and behind the scenes info. Like I said, there are none listed, none sold. So I don't know what to tell you other than I put 25 on it and you'll probably have the only one. And he's doing atomic breath. All right, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles number 35. This is the A cover by San Lucio. That one is 10. Turtles. And number 35, cover B, which is always the Eastman cover, is 20. Okay, Adventure Time presents Marceline and the Scream Queens. Great tour. It just says OOO. Great tour, whatever. With Princess Bubblegum. This is number 1, and it's the B cover, I think. That one's 15. All right. These are kind of reader copies, but I've got them nice and cheap. These are older style Skull the Slayer. It's a number 1 and number 2 together in a pack. That's just $5.
Me and TJ were on a live sale that I was doing, and we broke down the difference between Skull and Kull and Kazar.
Oh, man. That's got to be quite a show.
Turns out there's not much different.
There's not, okay. Micronauts number 50. It's kind of a mid-ish grade for 4. It's not spine ticks, it's just dirty. Gizmo and the Fugitoid, number 1 from 1989, is $5. I think this is out of Mirage Studios. And Micronauts number 51 is $4. This one's a lot cleaner. You don't have 29 copies of Fugitoid?
I have 29 copies of First Fugitoid and Turtles. I don't have the Fugitoid solo books.
Okay. Kyle's Piles. Okay, that one's done. You guys holler out if there's a specific pile you want to be into. I will do all that I can. Ooh, I need to do, these are a little more modern stuff over here. I need to do those. Those are from a different consignor, so those are goodies. I actually don't know what's in the pile because my staff priced them for me. So it's a surprise for me too. This one is Hack Slash My First Maniac, number 1, cover B. It has 1 spine tick, but this is a very daggum rare book. That one is 70. It was really fun to scroll through every book until I found this one, because there's what colorized version of this. It's a totally different cover. That one was tough to find. Got some Swamp Things for you. These are in really nice shape, or Alan Moore era. Number 41 is $4. Number 48 is $4. It's fun. These came from 9 Lives Comics. I've never heard of 9 Lives Comics. Or 9 Lives in Books, maybe not comics.
Alan Moore is having a moment right now.
Mm-hmm.
There are about 5 Alan Moore books on FOC for Monday.
Yeah. I'm happy for him for sure. 55 is $4. Number 59 is $10. There was some kind of jump in this price for some reason I wasn't really sure about. TJ says Cole is from Howard Conan. Skull is a wannabe. Khazar is the Marvel Tarzan rip. Sounds right.
9 Lives Books is in San Antonio, Texas.
Oh, awesome. Number 63 is $4. Detective Comics number 17 from the New 52 line is cover price, which makes I think $3. Nope, $4. And just straight up Adventure Time. Number 1, this is second print, is 10. Now this one's fun. This one it's on that like really nice. I don't know what the paperweight is, but it's got texture to it. And this is a huge 100-page special. This is Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Heroes in a half shell. Spectacular for $15. Okay. Okay. This is Black's Terror Tales. It's from AC Comics. It says Classic Adventures from the Golden Age of Comics. So this is all reprinted stuff. It does have some corner bends and some spine ticks, but that one's $10. Jason wants TMNT 100-page. Okay. Hello, Kitty. Did you bring back your ball, or did you forget what you're supposed to be doing? You don't know?
So that Black's Terror Tales, all of those characters are public domain now, and many of them are published by Dynamite.
Ooh. Tim had Kevin Eastman sign his copy of that one book. Drew a little turtle head on it. Yeah, he's so nice about doing that. What a sweet guy. This is Godzilla Kingdom of Monsters. Number 1. It's $6, and he won it because that's Eric Powell art, famous for his awesome book series, Goon. Well, people don't think about him as being a Godzilla artist, but he is. All right. I have 1 through 5 of the Warlock special editions for just $10. I'm going to catch up on some Warlock. I like all of them because they have like full page art kind of images on the back. Bless you. Okay, Walt Simonson art on this Mighty Thor 340. That one's $5. Who do you guys think has the most recognizable autograph in comic books? Because I can always tell Walt's autograph. It's very simple.
Joe Quesada.
Stegman's got a good one.
Joe Quesada's giant Q. Todd McFarlane's is pretty iconic.
Yeah, you know his pretty easy. When people try to fake his, you're like, just go home. You're not going to get it right. Double-sized annual number 13 is also Simonson art, and that is $4. Got Superboy and the Legion of Superheroes. This is a newsstand copy of number 250, and that is $5. I've got Marvel Universe Deluxe Edition. This is a cool index that they put out. This one's Molecule Man to Owl. That one's $3.
You know who else has an iconic signature is David Mack.
Ooh, Kirby one, yes, and Frank Frazetta and David Mack, yeah. Those you all know. You don't have to like look it up and be like, is this theirs? All right, Marvel Team Up, Spider-Man and Devil Slayer. Number 111 is $4. That's the end of that fun pile. Let's do one of these fun modern ones down here. All right, do a power bomb number 3. That was 25. We showed that earlier. Okay, this one is from Keen Spot, Made Cafe, and it is $6. It is Mark Spears stuff. Spears has got a pretty good autograph too. Okay, Miles Morales, number 29. This is a special homage variant. That one's $4. It's supposed to look a little bit like ASM 300. Daredevil Unleash Heck. This is number 5 of the red band. That one's $5. And number 4 red band is $5. If you missed these, you know how hard it is to find them again. This is a good thing to have. Number 3 red band with Muse on the front cover is $8. Number 2 red band is $5. Number 1 red band is also $5. And then these are from a different collection. I can't remember where these are from. I think those are ones that I bought the other day. This is John Sable Freelance Iron Monster, number 1, for $3. Mike Turner cover on Teen Titans number 1 by Jeff Johns is $10. Nightmare Theater number 3, Chaos Comics Classic Monsters is $5. Oh, that's got Wrightson art. That's why it's cool. That's Bernie Wrightson cover. Thanks to whoever put that note on the back. Neil Adams Skate Man number 1 is $4. Not that you would have, when he was alive, ever wasted your time getting that autographed by Neil, but
do you remember a few years ago when that book took off? It was huge spec on Skate Man.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, it got up to like $20, and everybody's like, why are we buying this?
All right, this is Somerset Holmes number 1, a good crime noir, but I love it because it has Cliffhanger as one of its characters. That one is $4. That's what they call it, Cliffhanger. Showcase number 101, presenting Hawkman, Joe Kubert art. This one's a gorgeous copy for $5. Xena Warrior Princess Year 1 from Topps Comics. It's $5. And then Death High Cost of Living number 1 at $5. they like surprise dropped that episode as part of like way after the normal series had ended for Sandman, or at least that's when I discovered it. It was so good. Okay, Spider-Man Noir. This is the modern series one. This is a David Mack cover, number 1. And that one is $5. Got Daredevil, Cold Day, and Heck, number 3 variant cover. This is the Rivals variant. And that one is $7. Death of the Silver Surfer, number 1. Oh, this one's got some rippling to it. Just know it's got some spine problems. That one's 5. Death of the Silver Surfer, number 2 is 6. Absolute Flash, number 10. This is the C cover by Clayton Crane. And that one is $6. Batman Dark Patterns, number 12. This one is the variant cover by Ashley Wood. That one is $6. The next bit are covers all by the same artist. This is all David Aja or Aja that were part of Superman. Let me see if I can put them back in order here. Oh, there he did a bunch of different ones. So Superman 32 is $6. Put some crypto action. 31. Got some Superman Clark Kent. That's $6. Superman 29 is $8. Taken off from the Daily Planet. Green Lantern 33 is a supersized 600th issue. That one is $8. This is Superman number 17, variant cover by Stejben Scheich. Scheich, yeah. That one is $8. Hey, Al. I've got some polybagged red band Punisher books. This one is number 3, and that one is $5. And this one is number 1, and it is $5. Punisher Red Band led straight into another storyline recently. Closed caption wrote some crypto action. Of course it did. Of course it did. Okay. This is a 1 in 10 retailer incentive cover of Godzilla number 5. That one is $35. Transformers Continuum, the definitive chronology is $5. IDW's Kiss says World Without Heroes Part 2. It's number 4B. That one's $7. Little teams on there. From Red 5 Comics, this is Real Science Adventures, Atomic Robo, number 6. Just $3. Delightful series. More Dan Wickline writing. This is Grim Fairy Tales Call of Wonderland number 4B. That one's $5. Okay, Supergirl Superman 100-page spectacular is $8. Here's the number 1. Nope, it's not. It's a different number of Battle Beast. Battle Beasts number 3. $4 from that same series we were talking about before. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles New Animated Adventures number 2 is $4. Like praying mantis looking guy on there. Micro series Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. This is focusing on the villain Karai, and it is $5. And Deadpool number 2 is $5. This is a 64-page book from Hackslash. It says 13 Tales of Naked Fear. Trailers Part 2. That one is $10. All right. Next. This is Marvel Zombies 5, number 4. And its cover price, $4. Transformers. Go ahead.
I always love the way you have to say Marvel Zombies 3, number 7, or Marvel Zombies 5, number 4.
Oh my gosh. There's so many of them. Transformers Regeneration 1, number 88, cover A, is $10. Marvel Man Primer is $4. World's Finest Huntress and Power Girl number 9, new 52, is $3. I feel like the next thing everyone's going to try to put together is new 52 runs of everything. That'd be a fun thing to do. Earth 2 number 9, Gone in a Flash, $3. From Dark Horse Comics, this is Alabaster Wolves number 5, and that's just $3.50 cover price. Captain Atom number 12, new 52, The World on Fire, $3. Saga number 6 is $13. Pablo, I lost the list of the ones you need for Saga. I feel like they're all going to be this collection. I need it again. Shazam number 41 is $3. Look at this crazy weird bug creature in there. And number 40, there's a worm in the White House. It says that one's $3. Shazam! Okay. We looked at the Green Lantern. No one claimed that a one. I think we've done that one yet. Let's put that down here. Okay. Again, this is the Green Lantern Emerald Twilight for $20. This is Action Comics number 858, special edition. That one's $3. Saga was number 3, I think. Hold please. Where was I? Oh, it's. Did I put it down right here? Nope. Oh, this was one I did. I just didn't do the Armageddon. There's Armageddon in this one. That one's number 2, and that's $4. The Saga was $6. I'm just gonna leave it on the front. Okay, hey Eric. Okay, Shazam number 19 is $6. This is Carnosaur Carnage from Atomica. That one's $5. Prestige format book. Uncanny X-Men 346, featuring Morrow going wild, it says. That's $4. Defenders number 9, featuring Orgo the Unconquerable. Friends and Erickson, or sorry, nope, it's Friends Art. $5. Adamy's Shazam 19. I got you, Adam.
I love that I've started a trend.
What, to call it Shazam?
Mm-hmm.
I just figure if I say it that way, I won't automatically turn into a superhero. Because if I say it the right way, then I might accidentally turn into it.
I started saying Shazam, and it made Dan and Jay absolutely nuts.
That they were mad about it, or
They just like sometimes when you say moist to people, like it just makes their skin crawl.
yeah.
Like
I can see that.
Shazam made their skin crawl, which was hysterical to me. So I kept doing it. Now everybody
Tiny
does it.
It's true. Tiny Titans Return to the Treehouse number 3 is $5. That also has Shazam on it. Superior Spider-Man, Edge of Spider-Verse kind of begins here. That one's $5. Did the saga have a white title or a blue title? It's a white title. That's white, and that's blue at the top. The names are in blue, and the title is white. White Saga. Action Comics number 34. From New 52. That one's $4. Superman's saving a kitty cat. If you collect things with cats on it. And then I've got a couple of copies of Big Trouble in Little China with an Eric Powell cover. It's number 3, $4. And then this is a Whitman book, Dr. Solar, Man of the Atom, number 28. And that one is $5. It's very cute. Okay, I'm gonna try to pick up my speed so I can get to the video game, the VHSs, or they might convert into video games at some point. All right, this is the Liberty Brigade set I was talking about. It's all of this stuff for $40. That's the issue 0. This is the Coming of the Liberty Brigade. This is the Hero Files. This got the source book, the lost scenes, the big, this is a like a trade paperback. It's all $40 for the whole thing. Okay. Giant Size Fantastic Four, number 5. With Molecule Man and Psycho Man. This one's just $4. Imperfect. For my fans that love Cave Woman, this one is a Cave Woman color special, one shot, introducing Fauna, Jungle Girl. And that one is $12. Hello, kitty cat. How you doing? Clerks, The Lost Scene. Looks like it's just a single shot book by Kevin Smith. Is $5. Batman Beyond. It says the Royal Flush Gang deals 2 of a kind? ? It's number 4. That's $15. Another Armageddon. That's $4. Got Kiss number 1. This one is the Kiss Kids title though. That one's $5. And this one is the subcover of the same book, and that's 6. Want some love there, baby? He-Man and the Masters of the Universe, number 5. This is Despara's origin revealed in this book. That one is 7. Looks like coming on after me, you get, I think, both Tony and Tom. You get everybody. Okay, this is X-Women one-shot. Chris Claremont. That one is 15. I can pick it up here. Abe Sapien, number 13, is $3.50 cover price. Action Comics, number 591, also features Legion of Superheroes and Crypto the Superdog. And there's 2 Supermen punching each other here. That is $3. Superman number 8 versus the Legion of Superheroes. Looks like he's got them handled for $3. Miss Marvel number 21 is $4. Reader copy of Amazing Adventures Original X-Men number 13 is $3. Man, I love these action figures. Superpowers number 5 of 5. Final Combat with Darkseid. That one is $3. That one's got some imperfections. Marvel Super Action number 36, featuring Quicksilver and Scarlet Witch. That is $4. Is that the X-Women with the Manara cover? I believe so, Todd. Yep, it's Manara. It has it right there in the block. Marvel Super Action number 32. Fighting in Paris in this one. That one is $3. Marvel Superheroes featuring Hulk and Submariner. Got some small damages here. That one's $3. It's number 44. High five. Is it Sick Jim? Hey, Sick Jim. Fantastic Four number 250 with X-Factor is $4. I don't know why I'm now turning them upside down. All right, Fantastic Four 249, Man and Superman, featuring Gladiator. That is $4. Sorry, $5. I'm just gonna make up words now. And then the rest of this are all those cool New 52 Zeros. If anyone's interested in any of those, there's a big old chunk of them there. There's just $2 a piece. Put you guys here. Hey, Titans Longbox. TJ, did you want that book? Infernal Man Thing, number 3 of 3. This looks like it's an Adam's cover, but I don't see it written on there. That is $25. The Crow, Skinning the Wolves, number 3 is $15. Fearless Defenders, number 1, with a really cool Brooks cover, is $4. Brooks has got such a good handle on like fabrics and leathers and stuff. His always look top notch. This is a book that I could not find. This is The Art of Zip Allegria. Allegia. Book number 1. $10. So hypothetically, there's more than one book out there somewhere. This is FF number 21. Looks like Ronan the Accuser and Crystal. That is $5. Supergirl number 8 is $8. It does have a corner ding. Teen Titans number 48, featuring the Harlequin, is $15. Okay, cool. You were just pointing it out. Thank you. Super Team Family Giant number 7, $4. Super Team Family presents Flash and Supergirl plus some Atom action. Looks like everybody's in this one. Number 11 is $6. Journey into Mystery number 642. It's part 1 of Everything Burns, and that is $4. Superman Family Adventures number 4, $3. Adorable books to read with your kids, nieces or nephews or whatever. Superman number 1 annual says the Man of Steel faces alien extinction. That one's $5. Batman Detective Comics New 52 annual number 1, Batman Beaten by the Black Mask, ? This one is cover price, wherever that might be on here, $5. Captain Marvel number 3. It's neat because all the bombs have the creative team on it. It says DuConnick, Soy, Kessel, Elson. I think that's creative. That's $4. Because they're the bomb. Young Justice number 19 is $5. Popeye number 4 is $4.
Miss Jen, that joke almost made cereal come out my nose.
Huzzah. Now we know what we're driving for dinner. Micro Series TMNT April cover B is $10. I love this cover so much. Justice League number 12. This is Jim Lee and his Williams and team. This one is $5. And Seclair, who's their longtime colorist, I think. All right, what time is it? I'm gonna go through the
25 minutes.
I'm gonna go through the movies. These are the only sections we haven't hit. So if there's anything there that just lighten your fire, let me know. Okay, pay attention. All of the VHSs are in really awesome shape. These are not beaters. This is Nadia, and it's $15. I have Guyver 2 Dark Hero for $15. Got a bunch of Ranma 1/2. This is the TV series volume 9, $18.
Guys, Ranma 1/2 is out of print in DVD.
Mm-hmm.
You can sometimes get it in Blu-ray, but I mean, it's getting harder and harder to get Ranma 1/2.
Volume 8 is $15. 7 is $15. 6 is $15. 5 is $15. 4 is $10. 3 is $15. And number 2 is $15. Weirdly, in these boxes, there was no number 1 for that. All right,
Macross Volume 1. You're probably looking at a $50 or $75 VHS.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm sure it's in the other part of the VHS. It's only brought 3 boxes, and there's another 5 or something. Macross 2, episodes 3 and 4 is 10.
If you like Transformers, this is what they stole it from.
Mm-hmm. And then episodes 1 and 2 is 10.
I think it's funny, Miss Jen. Like, I've become so synonymous with comics and my love of comics. But
Yes.
people forget that my store was an anime store before it was a comic shop.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Blue Sonnet Volume 1 is $30. All right, I don't know if that fella is still here that was interested. I'm going to show them. Maybe we'll ask after the thing. Gunsmith Cats, Chapter 1 is $150 VHS.
Shocked it's that low.
Writing Bean is $25. There's a bunch of Project, I think it's called ACO. Final is $15.
Ooh, that's
Cinderella
one I don't
Rhapsody is $15. Say that again.
That's one I don't know.
From US Manga. And Plot of the Daitakuja Financial Group. That sounds really crazy, like a made-up thing. That's 10. And then just the straight-up self-titled ACO is 10. The Guyver episodes 1 and 2 is $20. Okay, I'm going to move these out of the way so I can finish everything else. Anyway, these all come in like really these nice things that have like covers that go on them, which is so cool. Okay. All right, I'm going to skip all the Ranma Wahaf's other titles unless anyone wants to go through them. This is Devilman Volume 2, Demon Bird. That is $15. Devilman Volume 1, The Birth is $20.
Devilman is, of course, not an evil villain of Bible Man, which is much lower production quality and more poorly written.
Giant Robo, The Night the Earth Stood Still. This is a Volume 2. That one's $15. And Volume 1 is Special Edition. Oh, no, sorry. There's just Volume 2 and Volume 1. They're both called The Night the Earth Stood Still. That's $15. That's its subtitle, not. Forgive me, I don't know everything. These are ones that someone else asked about. This is Robot Carnival. That's $25. Oops, nice glare on it. Sorry. And Bow, B-A-O-H, however that is said, is $45. Bow, maybe. Eight-Man After Perfect Collection is $12. Okay, this is, I don't know if I can say it right, Kimagure Orange Road. Number 1 is $20. This looks like maybe spicy.
It's yes.
And then Volume 2 is $35.
It's not as spicy as some anime.
Oh, sure. Yeah, it looks
but it's spicier than we normally get on this show.
1 pound gospel is $60.
I haven't heard some of these names since the old tape trading days where we were trading, again, bootleg anime VHS tapes.
Yeah, Kyle came on before the show and asked me if some of the ones I showed pictures of from the main picture before I showed what I was just doing during this show.
Right, like I think your collector guy made some labels himself for, again, tapes that are probably dubs from the old tape trade days. And again, when I was coming up, you had to get to Media Play, like when the truck came in to get your Dragon Ball or whatever, or it would sell out, and then you had to find somebody who had it and let them VHS deck to VHS deck record it off of one onto the other so you could have a copy to watch, and then you trade that with your friend for some Gundam or something. Oh, it was wild.
I remember when there were whole tables at conventions of just knockoff VHS stuff.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I've got Empire Strikes Back for $5. Gunhead, Gunhud says,
yeah, Gunhead.
At the end of the world, the adventure begins. An entire island controlled by a renegade supercomputer versus a small team of techno bandits, a lone Texas Air Ranger, and the ultimate fighting machine. This looks real hokey. And I would probably love it. That is $35.
So was the first VHS you showed there in that group. It's a Star War. That was pretty hokey too for the time.
Yeah. Is that the extended or the original? Let's look, hold please. How would I tell?
I guess you have to watch it and see who shot first.
It was made in 1990. It's 128 minutes. Does that help? All right, this is Ninja Resurrection, The Revenge of Jujubi. That one's just $6. Adventures of Kotetsu. Sugar and Spice and Itchin' to Slice, it says. That one's $25.
Koetsu.
Thank you. All right, these are the rest of them are all Godzillas. Okay, Godzilla versus Megalon is $10. Godzilla versus Gigan, $10. Some classics in here. Godzilla versus Mecha Godzilla, $10. By the way, these little stickers that are on here, they are formulated to release without making any damage to your thing. We've been buying
that
them
one
for
should have been
years.
10 bajillion bucks, by the way.
10 bajillion.
Godzilla
Okay,
versus Godzilla versus Mechagodzilla is the best Godzilla.
Okay. Godzilla 1985. It's $10. Son of Godzilla, the most ridiculous Godzilla, $10.
That's Godzuki.
Godzuki. I feel like I have it slightly crooked right now. There. Godzilla versus the Sea Monster, $10.
Okay, I have to admit, was Godzuki Godzilla's nephew or his son? Or am I confusing Godzuki and Scrappy Doo?
I don't know. I always used to think he was just called Son of Godzilla, which I thought was unfair to him. This is Ghidorah, the three-headed monster, $10. Jason Nees versus Mecha or Megalodon. Jason, Mecha Godzilla or Megalodon? I've got two M's that I just kind of did. So Godzilla.
Okay, according to Google, Godzuki.
Good.
Godzuki is Godzilla's nephew, which implies that Godzilla has a sister. Like, wait, is there girl Godzilla somewhere?
One hopes. In the 80s movie, didn't they like reproduce asexually? Mega.
But then that would still be his kid. Like, anyway, I'm Googling.
So Mecha Godzilla, making sure I'm doing the right one, Jason. That one. Because the other one was Megalodon. This one's King of Monsters, and it's got Godzilla's Stomp of Approval sticker on the front. That's 10. Babezilla. Yeah. Okay.
Godzilla does not have a canonical sister. So where does his nephew come from?
Hello, can I help you with something? Would you like to look at some Godzilla things? Oh my goodness. Keep going. Move along. King Kong Lives. Legendary Kong is back, starring Linda Hamilton. What did I write on here anyway? I think it's just 10. Looks like I crossed it out, made something else, but I think it's 10. Godzilla does lay eggs. This is true. Not Joy says there are also some lizards that can actually reproduce by cloning. Several Central American species that do that. That's scary.
Sure, but then wouldn't his nephew technically be his son? So, like, again, we're still trying to figure out nephew. He has to have a relative, and he doesn't have a brother or a sister.
All right, this one is Gamera versus Barugon. Says, challenging a Godzilla lookalike contest loser. No more Mr. Nice Turtle. That's literally what it says. 15. Who writes these copies? She wants to really pet the baby. She's super soft. She's a short hair. She's a tortoise. I'm sorry, a calico mixed with a gray tabby, which means she doesn't hardly shed at all, which is nice. Gamera versus Gauss. You can't. Oh, can a vampire super bat put the bite on Super Turtle? Is what it's asking. That one's 20. Not Joy says, I know weird things. You do know a lot of cool things. We're full of factoids. Like half of our shows are just like, did you know? Godzilla versus Destroyer. $20. At first, when we first got her, I thought she didn't shed at all. Because even in the space that she lays down all the time, it doesn't have an accumulation of hair. But I did start to see just a little bit. The biology of those two together. Now, forever, I'm just going to have to get, calicos and gray tabbies, or short-haired gray tabbies to do it, make babies for me. Godzilla versus Space Godzilla is 15. Godzilla and Mothra battle for Earth. Maybe they're working together in this one. That one's 10. Godzilla versus King Ghidorah is 15. And again, since these have always been in these cases, they don't have the same kind of damages that normal VHSs have when you get them. Godzilla versus Biollante is 12. It's funny, the cover art for this is the same cover art they used for the NECA figure. All right, we got a tiny amount of time. We'll try to knock out one of these piles. Let's do this one. Yeah, so let's see. Okay, I have got Thanos Final Threat. I will tell you it has a little bit of bendy thing that could be flattened out. Just put it between some books. That one is $5. Miss Marvel number 10 is $5. So I don't forget to do it. Thanks everybody who is here today. If you end up watching this show and review, you have until Monday when I take down this wall and reassort everything to make late claims for things that were not claimed. That's totally fine to do. Just message me like usual. Transformers Prime number 3 is $5. Fairy Quests Outlaws number 1 of 2 from Boom Studios is $6. Hit Girl number 5 is $5. Mark Millar. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles number 18, cover A, $6. More Than Meets the Eye Transformers 13B is $12. In the animated series, Zuki could cry out to call Godzilla if they couldn't use the garage door opener. TJ, I'd call you on that, but I am certain that you're right about it. That is... this is Spotlight Transformers Megatron. That is a $70 book. Fantastic Four number 4. This one's a Terry Dotson, kind of like a sideways facing cover. And that one is $25. Hack Slash number 29 is $8. Transformers Tales of the Fallen number 5A is $4. I feel like there's a series of covers that looks a lot like this that kind of goes with it. Star Wars Clone Wars number 12 is $10. It might be a decent idea to quietly buy up a bunch of Clone Wars comics, because I've seen in my feed many multiples of time this week that the two principal actors in the films would like to actually do live action Clone Wars. Red Robin number 8 is $5. Godzilla number 4B is $10. And then I guess that Bisley is coming to somewhere nearby convention, or at least ones that people are traveling to that came by the other day. I just couldn't find any covers all of a sudden. This is Bisley's scrapbook from Atomica. It does have some spine ticks, but it's got a killer cover. That's $10. Okay. A few more minutes. Let's see what we can get done. We might be able to make it all the way through. Ghost Rider number 14 with the orb is $15. Tales of Suspense number 92. That says Nick Fury died. That one is $20.
Spoilers.
No, it's just written right down the front cover like that. It's crazy town. Strange Tales number 137, cover by Severin. This one is $10. Does have some small damages. Hey, the aforementioned Cole. Here's the number 14, $5. Peter Parker Spectacular Spider-Man, Chip Zdarsky, number 1, $5. Xena Warrior Princess from Topps Comics, number 1 of 2, $5. Generation X, number 1, $5. Civil War, number 1, main series, $5. Number 2 is $5. Number 3 is $5. That one I didn't even put anything on. Wildcats #1, $4. Deathmate Black is $4. And X Factor #24, first full appearance of Archangel, is $15. All right, now's the time when you can make offers on things. Just know I can't get crazy on the discounts of the VHSs yet. They haven't even made it to the store. And we've got some local folks that are very excited about them. Wow. Okay. I would like to report that I'm very thankful, but my core temperature has dropped back down to normal. I'm no longer a boiling person. And thanks to everyone that came out for the warehouse pop-up surprise comic dig today. We had a ton of people take home a lot of books to finish up some collections. And then, just like I advertised at around 2 o'clock, once everyone got done with their digs, I had a fellow that had been waiting around for a little while and asked what I would take for the rest of it. And we came to an agreement, and that meant I did a complete sellout today, which means I now have 24 less long boxes in the warehouse, which doesn't really do a lot of damage, unfortunately. I need to do one with just like hundreds and hundreds of boxes, but I'm going to do my best. X Factor goes.
What Chris Rupp did today.
Oh,
he had one with hundreds and hundreds of boxes today.
Oh, I am certain he did much better than I did.
Mm-hmm. I don't know. It thunderstormed most of the day here.
Yeah, it was like I literally got into my car after I was done with putting away everything, which would have been 3:30 or so, and my gauge in the car said it was 136. That's the hottest I've ever seen it say the car thinks it is, which is not right, but Violante, you want to grab up? All right, Jason, that's yours. Got 1 more minute. Awesome. Violante. Looking for rain. You're 41 days without rain. We haven't been that bad. I guess it's somewhere in the city today they saw a little sprinkle. But we need some, we would like to have what it was used to be normal for Houston, is that every day at 2 or 3 you would have some kind of rain. It may not last for a long time, but at least water the grass. Tim, yep, I will. Okay. Tis in your pile. That's how it's done right there. All right, everybody. Can everyone give me some thumbs up for Kyle for being super awesome and popping on and making sure this is on every single channel we've got so that everyone can see it. Wow. Jason says they had 2 game cameras up in Centerville that shows the deer feeder one was 132. The other one was 136. So yeah, I think at some point the electronics go, well, hotter than the sun. Welcome. All right, everybody. I will see you guys next on Tuesday for new comic books and new comic book show. A reminder to watch the Order Up show to make sure you've told your local comic shop all the books you want before FOC closes on Monday. After Monday FOC closes, there's no way really for them to guarantee any covers that are coming out. And the midnight stuff is on this FOC, so you definitely need to tell us by Monday what you want to be in on. I just say you should just call up your LCS and say, I want to be on all midnight, because I'm telling you, there is a big feeling in the industry that people are going to under order and under devote themselves to it before they understand how cool it is. So make sure you don't get caught.
They're already starting because we're running long.
Mm-hmm.
But
right.
Remember, you have Bronze and Bigby on the EXP right now, and Tony Corona has Heat over on CBSN. He's got some really killer books tonight. So
that's perfect. Sorry, Kyle, I forgot that they were starting on Saturdays.
Yeah.
I'm clearing.
Well, and Tony has been, so we'll see everybody next time.
Okay. Bye, y'all.